One Piece, episode 29, anime and manga differences. Let's go ahead and get it. So when Luffy finally does that Gum Gum Bazooka and actually connects with Krieg in the manga is just like, hey, you managed to put a tiny crack into my armor. I applaud you. But in the anime, dude's hella fucking shocked. He's like, what? My strongest armor is cracked? So is anime Luffy stronger than manga Luffy at this point? I don't know, comment down below. And then when Krieg trapped Luffy in that fucking steel net, you had the Krieg pirates trying to fucking aim at Luffy to make sure that Krieg wins this fight. But Sanji comes in to actually put a stop to all that just to make sure Luffy and Krieg have a fair 1v1. This doesn't happen in the anime. And another little difference is that after Sanji saves Luffy from drowning, we get some quick flashback panels of Sanji remembering what Luffy and Zoro did to fight for their dreams. In the anime, these flashback panels are way more fleshed out with a sprinkle of One Piece pacing. Because we got Sanji here finally saving Luffy from drowning in the ocean. We don't get this panel in the manga. Then he just starts remembering certain things about the fight that he just witnessed with Luffy versus Krieg. Along with other flashbacks of Zoro versus Mihawk when he saw Zoro fight for his dreams. All that while he imagines all these different fishes when he's swimming up to the sea to just save Luffy from drowning. And then he starts to remember what his dream is. The all blue. So watching Zoro and watching Luffy fight for their dreams pretty much inspired Sanji to start fighting for his. Another little difference is that we get this scene with Nami crying, hoping that she'd be able to see Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, and the gang again. And this was a manga panel from the chapter from before we got Zoro versus Mihawk. And I stated then that I wish the anime showed this specific scene at that specific episode. So you're not led to think that Nami's just a cold-hearted thief. But we got this scene later on when we finally finished up the arc in Baratie. So I'm just going to leave this question to you guys. Do you guys prefer this scene being shown now that we finished the Baratie arc? Or would you have preferred it before we saw the Zoro versus Mihawk so it can give a little bit more explanation as to why Nami even stole the Going Merry in the first place? Comment down below. But yeah, those were all the anime and manga differences for episode 29. So my manga readers, what did I miss? My anime only watchers, what surprised you the most? Comment down below, drop a follow, and don't forget to like the video.